It's enormous to be able to take 2 poets a year and further them on.
It's one of the high points of our year when we can bring together people not only from our university but from outside the university to celebrate some of the best writing in America.
The Kingsley Tufts Award means to me that I can participate in rewarding excellence and recognizing excellence that by definition is not already conventionally recognized.
I feel privileged to have the opportunity to serve as a judge, and I've enjoyed doing it. It's my second time on the judging panel, and I'm humbled by the people I get to sit next to.
This is called Misreading Pennsylvania. When the 7th salvo of silver flashes cued the blue floaters for the 7th time, blotting the smaller letters from their sashes, I mispronounced misreading, made it rhyme with misleading. Pissed off her agent. Misinformation, who steamed out to smoke. But the style writers covering the pageant called it an unconscious masterstroke. So I became the master of near misses. The work kept coming. You must be mistaken. I transposed to the Pork Products Princess panel, and you should have seen Miss Bacon. They ate it up, though. It was liberating. Within a month, I didn't even need my teleprompter. Cheating was creating. Believing anything I couldn't read, I crushed my quadrifocals. People shed their crosshairs and acquired a layer of fuzz. Consequence came uncoupled. What I said, I saw, and what I saw was what I was.
Gosh, it just is an invaluable vote of confidence. It was completely unexpected to receive the call, and it was just like the most marvelous gift. The money is very useful. I think virtually all poets live in something close to poverty, and so I can't pretend that the money isn't valuable, but more than anything, the value is feeling that your work has found a receptive audience, feeling that discerning readers of poetry have read your book and liked it and wanted to reward their enthusiasm, wanted to reward you for your work and your commitment. That is the ultimate sort of affirmation, and as I say, it's given me so much energy and so much just desire to continue writing. It's a very valuable affirmation.
This is a poem, the idea for which came to me after watching an episode of the Ken Burns documentary Jazz. The saxophone player, Charlie Parker, apparently was on a ride in the country with some friends, and one of his friends told him that he or she had heard that cows respond very well to music, and Parker had insisted that his friends stop the car. They were out in the country. He got out of the car, assembled his saxophone, walked into a field, approached a cow, and began serenading it with his sax. And this, I have the knowledge, has inspired more than one poem. In fact, since I read it yesterday, I've been given a copy of another poem inspired by this very same episode. So there's something about it that provokes poetry. In any event, this is Bird Plays to a Cow. 50 years from now, a writer writing about me, playing to this cow, will call the cow he. There's her udder, plain as an udder, and yet something about what people want a cow or an audience to be. Some painters haze the foreground and render something in the middle distance unnaturally sharp to remind the idiot looker that this is a painting, not a pasture. The writer will probably do something self-referential too, and will almost certainly call the cow bewildered. Bewildered, as though I strode out here expecting her to nod in time or stand on two hooves and applaud, as though cows stand around waiting for something, and not just anything, to come along. Come on. What I do might confuse you, but this cow was wildered when I got here. To this cow, there is only the plain fact: hot fence, sharp fence, shit, puddle, tuft of grass, golden horn in the hands of the brown man who wasn't here this morning and is here now. And notes, too. After so much noise, the plain fact of song. My friend, the bewildered one who's still in the car, told me that cows dig music. I choose to believe that. That's what I'm doing here. She choose. That's what she's doing here.
For me, as a judge, every year it means I get the opportunity to read the tremendous work being produced by poets all across this country. And since it is an award for a mid-career poet, that means we're reading sometimes a poet's second book, sometimes a poet's seventh book. So it's a very broad spectrum of work that we're looking at in order to determine a winner. So the process is as valuable to me as a judge as the outcome.
And so Eric will be able to write a new book, take some time off, really jumpstart his career, allay some doubts, and Rodney Jones, who has published 7 books, is got a, he's over the moon.